Hello everyone, welcome to part 10 of Laravel API series, and in this video we are going to work on the patch API. So like in put API we are going to we can update all the records together, but in patch API we can only update single record. Okay, so we can only update the specific record from the number of records. Like we can only update the username. If we are having the user information, then we can only update the username. So whenever we want to update the single record, then we are going to use the patch API, like only name or only email or only password, like this. Okay, so it will save the time. So at that time we are going to use the patch API. Otherwise, if we want to update all the records together, then we will use the put API. Okay, like I have explained you in last video. So let's start. So like we have done here the put method for the put API, and for the patch API we are going to use the patch method. So see, we have done the get, we have done the post, we have done the put, and now we are going to do the patch method for patch API. Okay, so here we will give the URL as well, and will give the JSON data as well. Okay, so that we can update the single record, but before that we are going to create its route as well in api.php file. We are going to add the route here, patch API, and in this one we are going to update single record. Okay, if we want to update the single record, then we are going to use the patch API route, then patch. Then here we can give update username. Now we can give the update username because details are not required, only update username. So there are two ways to update, like I have told you earlier. One is whenever we will pass inside the JSON data, we are going to pass the ID inside the JSON data, and another one is when we will pass the ID as a param. Okay, so first of all we are going to pass the ID in JSON data, API controller. Here we are going to add update user name, like this. So see, both put and patch, both having the same kind of role. Only difference is that put can update one or more records, but patch will only update the single record. Okay, so the difference is in front of you, that put is just for updating one or more records, and patch is just for single record. But both will update. See here, both will update, but there is difference that one or more or single. Okay, so let's see. Now we are going to add this one is API controller public function update username. Now here we will use the request $request. If now we are going to use here which method, we are going to use here patch method. Like we have used the put method earlier, now we are going to use the patch method. Okay, so in patch method we are going to receive the user data equal to $request is method patch. Okay, so here we are going to do like this. Sorry, what I am doing. See, this one is fine. This one here, it will come like input, like this. Now we are going to print it. User data. Okay, now we are going to test it. we are going to use we can just simply do it like this, and we can rename this one with our update username. Okay, so now we can add the string here. We can pass two things here, the ID, okay, ID of the user, ID, maybe we are going to update, we are going to check which ID we want to update. We are going to update the 10th ID, Amit Gupta ID. Okay, so here I am going to take the 10. After that we are going to update the name. Okay, name, we can update like we are going to make it earlier on it was Amit Gupta. I am going to make it Amit once again. Okay, so I'm going to make it Amit. So this is the information that I want to update. So let's see the data is going there or not, and you can see the data is going there, data is reaching here. So we are going to update in our user table. User model is there, so we are going to compare with where ID, then we are getting the ID in user data. Then we can only update the single record update. We are going to update the name. Like this. Okay, so this is the details. After that we are going to return response as we are updating. Then once again we will just we will give the response code 202 with the message user details updated successfully. Okay, the same like we have done input. User details updated successfully. Okay, and here we will pass 202 once again. So let's see, I'm going to add this one. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm going to click on send, and here you can see user detail updated successfully. 202 response code is coming, that is means accepted. And now we can check here. So 10th Amit Gupta is replaced with Amit here. So see here, 10th ID Amit Gupta has been replaced with Amit. So it is working fine. Okay, so another way of updating the patch method is sending the ID here at route. Okay, so we can send here 10. So here it is not required at all. So here we can once again make it like Amit Gupta once again. Okay, so we can pass it like this. So for this one we require here ID as well. So here we will make it ID, and ID is mandatory, so we will not add the question mark here. Okay, so here we will also pass the IDs, comma $ID, and with this ID we are going to update. Now we will just do ID here like this. So here everything will update, and okay, fine. Now it's fine. Now we are going to update once again. We'll click on send, and here you can see it's updated again, and 202 response code user details updated successfully. So it is working fine. So we are going to check once again. Now Amit of 10th ID will again update it to Amit Gupta. So let's see. Here I click on browse, and you can see the Amit Gupta comes again once. Okay, so we can send the param in patch API as well, and with this param we can again update the required details. Okay, so you can see we can only update the single record here in patch, and we are sending in param, and we are updating the single record. Okay, any single record you can update. Okay, if you want to update the email, or if you want to update the password, that you can only do, but only single record. Okay, so this is the patch API, and we can also add the validations for name like we have done earlier, Laravel validation. So if you don't know how to add the Laravel validation, please go back, go to the earlier videos, and then check that how we have added the Laravel validation. It is very simple, not that much tough. Okay, so see, I'm going to copy this one, and that will work. and only for name I am going to see input. I have added the validation for name and as well as password, but here only for name, because only single record we can update. So we will remove the password from here, and now it must work fine. I'm going to save and let's see that it will work or not. So I'm going to left it name empty, then we'll click on send, then see it is asking name is required. Okay, so name is required, so I will do just test name here. We'll click on send, user detail update successfully, and you can check here as well. Okay, see name is test. So even if you will send some numeric email, I don't think it will work, and see the name format is invalid, so you need to send the some valid name. Okay, so validations are also working fine for patch. You can try this one at your end, and if you will find any issue you can surely contact me. Okay, so stay tuned for next video. Have a nice time. Goodbye.